Look for the answers to these questions in this reading. What happened to Anna Marie's sister Lisa? Why does Peter visit the Johansons? What are some hardships faced by the Danish people because of the war? Why didn't the Danish army fight the Germans when they invaded Denmark? Chapter 2b. Anna Marie shivered again. Then I would too, Papa, if I had to. Can you remember what she would do too? She would also die for the king. She would also die for the king. They sat silently for a moment. From across the room, Mama watched them, Anna Marie and Papa, and she smiled. Mama had been crocheting that evening 3 years ago. The lacy edging of a pillowcase, part of Lisa's trousseau. Her fingers moved rapidly, turning the thin white thread into an intricate narrow border. Lisa was a grown-up girl of 18, then about to be married to Peter Nielsen. When Lisa and Peter married, Mama said Anna Marie and Christy would have a brother for the very first time. Papa, Anna Marie had said finally into the silence, sometimes I wonder why the king wasn't able to protect us. Why didn't he fight the Nazis so that they wouldn't come into Denmark with their guns? Papa sighed. We are such a tiny country, he said, and they are such an enormous enemy. Our king was wise. He knew how few soldiers Denmark had. He knew that many, many Danish people would die if we fought. In Norway they fought, Anna Marie pointed out. Papa nodded. They fought very fiercely in Norway. They had those huge mountains for the Norwegian soldiers to hide in. Even so, Norway was crushed. In her mind, Anna Marie had pictured Norway as she remembered it from the map at school, up above Denmark. Norway was pink on the school map. She imagined the pink strip of Norway crushed by a fist. Are there German soldiers in Norway now, the same as here? Yes, Papa. Yes, Papa said. In Holland too, Mama added from across the room, and Belgium and France. But not in Sweden, Anna Marie announced. But not in Sweden, Anna Marie announced, proud that she knew so much about the world. Sweden was blue on the map, and she had seen Sweden, even though she had never been there. Standing behind Uncle Henrik's house, north of Copenhagen, she had looked across the water, the part of the North Sea that was called the Kattegat, to the land on the other side. This is Sweden you are seeing. Uncle Henrik had told her, you are looking across to another country. That's true, Papa had said. Sweden is still free. And now, 3 years later, it was still true, but much else had changed. King Christian was getting old, and he had been badly injured last year in a fall from his horse. Faithful old Jubilee, who had carried him around Copenhagen so many mornings. For days they thought he would die, and all of Denmark had mourned. But he hadn't. King Christian X was still alive. It was Lisa who was not. It was her tall, beautiful sister who had died in an accident 2 weeks before her wedding. A German carriage rode over Lisa and she was killed. So sad. In the blue carved trunk in the corner of this bedroom, Anna Marie could see its shape even in the dark, where folded Lisa's pillowcases with their crocheted edges, her wedding dress with its hand-embroidered neckline unworn, and the yellow dress that she had worn and danced in, with its full skirt flying at the party celebrating her engagement to Peter. Mama and Papa never spoke of Lisa. They never opened the trunk. But Anna Marie did from time to time when she was alone in the apartment. Alone, she touched Lisa's things gently, remembering her quiet, soft-spoken sister who had looked forward to marriage and children of her own. Red-headed Peter, her sister's fiancé, had not married anyone in the years since Lisa's death. He had changed a great deal. Once, he had been like a fun-loving older brother to Anna Marie and Kirsty, teasing and tickling, always a source of foolishness and pranks. Now, he still stopped by the apartment often, and his greetings to the girls were warm and smiling. But he was usually in a hurry, talking quickly to Mama and Papa about things Anna Marie didn't understand. He no longer sang the nonsense songs that he had once made Anna Marie and Kirsty shriek with laughter, and he never lingered any more. Those are all characteristics of Peter. Papa had changed too. He seemed much older and very tired, defeated. The whole world had changed. Only the fairy tales remained the same. And they lived happily ever after, Anna Marie recited, whispering into the dark, completing the tale for her sister, who slept beside her, one thumb in her mouth. Did you find these answers? What happened to Anna Marie's sister Lisa? She was? Yes, a Nazi coach rode over her and she passed away. Why does Peter visit the Johansons? Why do you think? He's probably missing Lisa, but he's also, I think, giving them information about the Danish spies and the war that they are up against the Nazis with. What do you think? Number 3, what are some hardships faced by the Danish people because of the war? What are they doing? Well, they've been suppressed. They're not allowed to do everything they want to do. There's soldiers watching every corner. They don't have food. Their food shortages are very bad. It's quite insane. Okay, and why didn't the Danish army fight the Germans when they invaded Denmark? Because Denmark was very small and the Germans were very big. And the king thought that it will be a waste of life killing all these people to fight the Germans if they were just going to invade them anyway. So he made a very wise decision and kept his army alive so that the Germans can just do what they wanted to do and hopefully a bigger country can set them free. This is Anna Marie's sister, Lisa. She's 18 years old. She was engaged to Peter and she died in a carriage accident. This is Peter. Peter was engaged to Lisa before she died, and he was a fun-loving sweetheart that was always playing with the girls, but changed a lot after Lisa's death. And he had red hair.